Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying all right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. You already know what I'm on. That gravitation. So you already know it's time to observate. You feel me? It's time to be observant. You get what I'm saying to my observers. But nah, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Real quick, right? Try to make this a little bit, a little short. God's Plan, 2018 smash by Drake. You feel me? By my boy Aubrey Graham. When that video came out, right? I was against Peter Rosenberg at High 97 when he was like, nah, man, I didn't like that video. Like, it's just something about it, right? And at the time, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be like, nah, bro, you feel me? Peter, you hating, bro. I just think, I don't know, for some odd reason, I think you just hating. You just know, you just want to be the odd man out. Because I notice with these radio personalities, bro, it's kind of boring when everybody agree. So you got to have that one person that just, you feel me, just go against the grain. It has to go because the show ain't going to go. If we all agreeing on, you got to have that one person. And I kind of feel like that's how, like, Maul be with Rory and Maul. Like, you got to have that. Charlemagne sometimes might be like that. With Joe Budden podcast, you have Ish. Sometimes but anyways, bro, I didn't mean to go on like that. But just giving examples, you got to have that because at the time, I didn't understand, like, Peter Rose, but like, this supposed to be your man's. You feel me? This your man's right here. You feel me? Y'all part of the same, same religion culture. You feel me? Religious culture. But he wasn't rocking with it. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, nah. You tripping, bro. I think that was dope. What he did, you feel me, for the public, that was dope. But then again, my other half, she checked me. And she said, well, how can you sit up there and say that, right, Grav? How can you sit up there and say that, Grav, when you don't like when people give money on camera? You feel like that's distasteful. And I was like, oh. She had me stuck. I was like, ooh, she got me on that. Oh, you be listening. You be listening. You be listening. You got me, baby. You got me. In my explanation to that, right? And this is just me, but like I said, I just feel, as far as like when you give money on camera, if it's not organic, you feel me? If it's not happening, like really, like, it doesn't seem genuine to me. It really do seem disingenuous. Like when you, because my thing is, the person that's receiving that money, you look like an asshole if you say no, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If I come and offer you something, you say, nah, I'm good. I don't know. To me, you just, you look like, you feel me? You look like, you look anal if you do something like that. But that's just my, public perception. I look at it like this. If you're going to do that, you don't need to have no cameras to do that. Now, mind you, when she put that in my head, though, right? I seen a post where they was talking about Kendrick being for the people, or the case, man, and they was like, nah, bro, Kendrick not being for the people. He don't do nothing for the people, this and this and that. All he do is make protest music, protest music, I call it, you feel me, giving game. And at the same time, it's like self-reflect. At the same time, I'm letting you know what's really going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not even going through, no, I think he kind of putting himself, probably not on the day-to-day, what he used to be going through, but he's still connected to that side where he knows that, bro, people are going through it. You feel me? He can be in strip clubs, popping bottles, taking trips and all that, but that's not his reality. You feel me? And there's no disrespect to other people that if that is their reality, I mean, hey, hats off to you. But I can't I can't relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I don't resonate. I can't relate. I'm not there yet. You feel me? And I think even if I get there, when I get there, not if, when I get there, that I would still, this is culture. We understand this. You know what I'm saying? Well, people say boring is not, okay, I get it. Hey, boring, but I get hyped to that. You feel me? That's motivational. Y'all call it boring, I call it motivational, inspirational. But anyways, not to get off topic. Back to what I was saying, though, bro. As far as this God's Plan, the more I was against Peter Rosenberg, right? And this was, I'm gonna say some of it was pre-battle, but mainly post-battle. between him and Kendrick that I start to see how Drake really moves. Now, y'all could get mad all y'all want, like, bro, and it's not. I always say this: the difference between Pusha T and Kendrick was the intangible. Like, Kendrick just was, he had the superpower for everybody to see, but it wasn't no difference than what Pusha was trying to tell us back in 2018. But Drake was so dope and calculated that he shut that down when he came with, you know, the Scorpion out, because that took all that beef out. You didn't forgot about that. That's why I don't get why he just don't do that. Like, bro, you. Anyways, my bad. I keep going off script. But when it comes to K-Dot, right? K-Dot do a lot for his community. Facts. These are facts. Foundations, school youth. He does a lot. The difference is, though, he doesn't want that to be public. Him and Nipsey was on the same mission. Nip was like, you feel me? He was up there really doing it. You was seeing it visibly, right? I think Dot, slowly but surely, like, he's getting there. But the difference is, and it's no knock to Nipsey, you know, you could just tell when Dot, he don't want people to know what he got cracking. And respect, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And I know, you know, well, I can't say I know for a fact, but just watching this interview from Noisy in 2015, when they said, hey, man, I heard you don't know that, you know, X amount of dollars to Centennial High School. And he was like, look, how you know that? Like, not in the sense of, you feel me, like he was like, probably mad, looking at his team like, nigga, which one of you niggas is talking? How do you know that? That ain't supposed to be public. So what I'm saying is, bro, just because recency bias, and I always say this, just because you can't see something, that don't necessarily mean it's not there. I always say that, right? You feel me? I always say that. I always say this. Just because you can't see something, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not there. And that's just how I feel. Now, when it comes to, you know, with Drake doing that on camera, once again, as I go back and look at it, it's like, ooh, it got me scratching my head because, you know, but hey, I mean, you know, it's God's plan. If that's how he felt, that's how he felt. But it's reciprocal. It seemed like when it comes to Dot, I'm not looking to, you feel me, it's no financial gain with me doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel too. Even when you give money, even if you say you genuine, hey, I do the experiment. Hey, when you ask people, hey, I was borrowing money. And that's cool. I get it. But the moment that you put it on YouTube and you're getting monetized for it, once again, that's financial gain. That's the problem with, you feel me? That's my issue with it. But, hey, I'm gravitating with observation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Y'all let me know below. You feel me? How y'all feel? Gravity.